So you're thinking about moving to Houston, but you've been wanting to know, is there any type of information that I am not seeing out there that I should know? That's actually what we're gonna cover in today's video. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time watching, my name is Floyd and I'm a luxury apartment locator right here in the city of Houston. I specialize in helping young professionals relocate to the greater Houston area. So if you're thinking about moving to Houston or you're looking to move within the next 90 days, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell for notification. I post content like this every single week. And if you find this information useful, make sure to share this video and make sure to like this video. Now let's get to it. So you might be thinking about moving to Houston. Maybe you saw a couple of TikToks that inspired you, or maybe you've just kind of been seeing different people on social media post about the Bayou City. Now you're thinking, okay, I gotta see what Houston is all about. But you're feeling a little unsure about what information you need to know before you get here. So I'm actually gonna cover five of the most important things you need to know before you move to Houston. So number 5 is gonna be have a general idea of the area that you're looking to be in. So this is kind of a problem that I've had with a few clients over the course of the years. We start talking about some of the areas that they're looking into and they say, well, yes, Floyd, I just want to be in the suburbs, or Floyd, I just want to be downtown, or I just want to be in the city. That's great because Houston has all of those things. The only problem is that Houston is such a massive city that I don't think people realize how many suburbs we have, how many parts of Houston that are walkable, how many parts of Houston that are close to the city and close to downtown. So I'd like you to have a general sense of where you want to be. And a few ways you can get to that would be this. If you're relocating for your job, that's actually one of the best ways to have a general idea of the location you'd like to be in. If you have your job location picked out, that's great. And you can utilize that to get a good sense of the different parts of town that you'd like to be in. I would say something that's going to be, relatively short on the commute time. So maybe 20 to 30 minutes from your job. That's one way of going about it. Now, let's say you are the type of person who works remote. I've got something for those type of people as well. I happen to work remote as well, so I can understand the difficulty of picking a location. You want to set up your vision for what you want to be around, because there's different parts of Houston that have different things around it. I mean, of course, Humble is different than Pearland. Sugar Land is different than Montrose, and so on and so forth. But if you have a vision for what you'd like your lifestyle to be like, and that includes the people you're around, what's around you, what can you walk to, what can you drive to, if you have a vision for what you want to be around and also what you don't want to be around, that can kind of help you navigate and zero in on the area that you like to be in. Number 4. Not every special is made the same. So there are so many people that I meet and I'm speaking with them over the phone and they always mention, well, hey, if you can help me find an apartment that offers specials, that would be great. And you know what? Of course, specials are fantastic, but did you know that not every special is made the same? 4 weeks free, 1 month free, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, prorated, self-prorate, upfront. They're not all the same. So a good rule of thumb is to know some of the difference in how a property could break down the special. For example, let's say, you're looking to spend $1,200. And let's just say for this example, it's a 12-month lease. So you're spending $1,200, it's a 12-month lease, that's $14,400. Now let's say the property is giving 1 month free and they allow you to prorate that. So that's great. So if we can just do the math right here, as you see, that's gonna total out to $1,100 a month, prorated. But let's say, for example, that was 4 weeks free, which, by the way, people think that's the same thing. They hear 1 month free, they hear 4 weeks free. and they think, oh, well, they're synonymous. Well, let me show you this. Let's say we take those same numbers, so a $1,200 lease, 12 months. Okay, now they're doing 4 weeks free and not 1 month free. So if we total that math out, that's gonna total out to $1,107.69. So, hey, what's up everyone? Future me. I'm over here just editing this video and I realized I made a huge mistake when I initially recorded everything. So all the math is still correct. However, that $92.31, that's what you would pay on your second month. The $1,107.69, that's the amount that you would not have to pay because you're getting 4 weeks free. And by the way, this is under the example of if it's not prorated. Of course, prorated, self-prorated, upfront, and all of those different terms, they mean different things. And if you'd like me to go into that on a separate video, drop a comment below. I can definitely go over all of those terms for you, but just wanted to put that in there because I realized, man, made a huge mistake, so I need to correct it. Anyways, back to the video. So when you're looking at different properties, make sure you're able to calculate out the specials. And then if you're not able to do that, you can always ask the leasing agent or your apartment locator, that's me. Yeah, you can always ask us, how do we calculate this out? Because this property said they're doing 4 weeks free. This property said they're doing 2 months free. This property said they're gonna prorate. This property said they can self-prorate. This property said they can do 1 month upfront, no prorate. So you definitely want to know the difference because that can actually help you, decide on what's going to be the best deal for you. Number 3, there will be trade-offs. No area is perfect. There's so many people who move here that they want their dream apartment. They want the dream commute. They want the dream area. And they want the dream price. They want the perfect commute, the perfect price, the perfect apartment, they want all of that to be perfect. And the reality is, you can get some things, but you can't get everything because life is about trade-offs. So there are some people who live, closer to downtown, which is great. Walkable areas, close to shops, bars, and restaurants. However, they might not have the absolute best price because apartments that are closer to downtown usually have a more premium price versus something that's in the suburbs where you might actually have more bang for your buck, but you're trading off the walkability factor. You would more than likely have to drive to places. You'd probably have to drive maybe 20, 25, 30, sometimes even 40 minutes into town if you're trading off living in the suburbs for a cheaper price. Underlying factor is there will be trade-offs. So what can you do about this? Well, if you're planning to relocate to Houston and you're a young professional, figure out what are some trade-offs that you're willing to deal with. And for me, I kind of narrow it down when I'm talking with clients to the top 3. You can have the best price, the best area, or the best commute. And I try to do my best to help my clients get 2 out of 3. Almost no one's gotten 3 out of 3. And you know why? That's because life is about trade-offs. So decide on if you want the best price, the best commute, or the best area, and then kind of go from there. Number 2, you should probably visit. Now, I know things happen, life happens. Sometimes you're put in circumstances where you literally can't travel to visit to a place. However, I've worked with hundreds of young professionals that have relocated to Houston. And the ones that I've seen for my clients that have had the most success, they have all physically toured Houston at some point in time. Those clients have more success versus the clients who lease sight unseen. And once again, if that is your only option, the best thing that you can do is utilize the previous information that I gave you to kind of figure out and narrow down what would be the best fit for you. But, if I'm just gonna be fully transparent with you, I would definitely recommend to at least visit. And here's why. It's actually not even about the apartments. I know people think, oh, well, is it because I need to physically see the apartments? No, you can actually virtually tour the apartments. But you know the thing that you can't virtually tour? That's the surrounding area around the apartments, because there are tons of beautiful apartments that are, not on the good side of town, but on the hood side of town. So if you think through that way, and you know that, hey, I could be living in a great place, but the surrounding area is not that great. There's this going on here, there's that going on there, versus, hey, I could be in a great place in a great surrounding area. That can definitely make a difference. So you want to make sure that you're not zeroed in and just focused on, hey, securing a luxury apartment, but also secure an area that will make you feel safe, comfortable, and confident and proud. Like I tell everyone, if you have the opportunity, book that plane ticket, make that road trip. If you got to catch a plane, a bus, a train, a boat, whatever you got to do, I would highly encourage that you visit Houston, because it's definitely going to make a difference, and you'll really get to see what areas resonate with you. And last but not least, number one, if you like it, lease it, or else. Sometimes people don't see the best deal that's right in front of them. And we kind of all have a saying amongst our colleagues that if you like it and you love it, lock it down and lease it, or else somebody else will. And it's so true. And I know there are people who like to test this, and I know people like to think that it's a sales tactic that we use, but come on, think about it. If you were going out and you said, hey, I want this type of apartment, I want it to have these type of features, these type of amenities, and I want it to have these type of prices with this special, with this and this and this and this area for this move date, and that was presented to you on a silver platter, why would you look at that and then think, but what else do you have? It just doesn't make any sense. Maybe they're looking around thinking, no, this is too good to be true. I need to consider other options. Well, that's one of the biggest mistakes that you can ever make when relocating to Houston. I'll wait to apply. Let me think about it. Let me sleep on it. I had a real estate coach a long time ago, years ago. I love this. He always used to tell me, if you have to sleep on it, you won't be sleeping in it. So what can you do instead of waiting until it's too late? Well, number one, when you receive the quotes, make sure that you have toured every option that you've wanted to tour. If you can narrow it down to your top 5 to 7 options, and look at those 5 to 7 options within, relatively short amount of time. I would say within 48 hours, and narrow it down to your top picks, your top 2, top 3. That's going to help you. And then also applying for the absolute number one. So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you found this useful. I hope this makes your moving plans a lot less stressful. I know for all of my clients, I go over all of these things in great detail with them, but I just wanted to put this video together with you or for you, just in case you're deciding to move to Houston. I don't know your exact moving plans. Maybe you won't be moving to Houston until a year from now, 2 years from now, 6 years from now, 6 months from now. Who knows? But I want to arm you with the most valuable information that's going to help you make the absolute best decision and help you secure your dream apartment and the best deal. So if you found this video useful, make sure to share this video and make sure to like this video. But yeah, that's going to be it. So once again, my name is Floyd, your luxury apartment locator right here in the city of Houston. So thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to helping you on your Houston apartment search and your relocation to the greatest city on planet Earth. But anyways, make sure to have a great day, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.